Hi, everybody. Welcome to Two Guys in the Dark. It's Captain Cool.
You couldn't tell because of his super redneck voice.
I'm Captain Cool, Prince of all podcasters. My co-host, the butt chugger of banana. I almost said butt chugger.
Butt sugar of all the bananas.
All the bananas.
He gets all the bananas.
Your butthole looks like one of those Donkey Kong banana piles.
I was thinking, God dang. I was thinking like the, that scene where, in the Cyanide and Happiness short, where the guy's like sucking down all the dicks at the same time. It's like, that's what my butthole looks like, but it's like trying to suck in all the bananas.
All right, we're going to do something a little different this week. This time we're going to do everything backwards.
Bump! Bump!
With one exception, we're going to eat shit because we got ice cream, so this time we will
It's going to melt.
Yeah, we're going to go ahead and eat shit.
I was thinking about that. I was like, if we do everything backwards, all the stuff's going to be melted.
But, so, what do you got for us this week on eating shit?
This week on Eating Shit, with your host, the Butt Chugger of Bananas. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I know we baked this stuff at about 375 for 3 hours, and you want to lather it in butter because it's gonna come out. It's gonna be real dry. You're gonna want to lather this in butter. Yeah, that's right. Now spread your ass cheeks, and you're gonna want to just cram it up in there. It doesn't really matter. You won't taste a thing.
Well, you got us part 2 to the Batman ice cream from episode 15. This is the Superman Krypton cookie dough ice cream.
Yeah, it's got like little candies and cookie dough in it.
Okay, let's try it out.
Don't even get to describe it.
Oh, go ahead and describe it while I eat.
No, it's in my mouth now.
Oh, it's in your mouth now?
It's in your mouth too, faggot. Right, that was a little harsh. I'm sorry.
I really like it.
Really?
I like it better than Batman ice cream.
Oh, wait, you like it? Okay.
Yeah, I like it better than Batman.
Me too.
Batman was just...
Leslie liked it too.
It was just okay. It was just like basic chocolate, but this was actually has like really good flavor.
It's super good, and then it's got little chunks of sugar cookie dough in it. And Leslie was like, texted me last night. She's like, I ate some of your ice cream. I was like, oh no. She's like, it was really good. And I was like,
actually quite a bit left.
And she was like, it was really good. And I was like, really? She's like, yeah. I like the chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream.
Yeah.
Or the chocolate chip cookie dough that was in it. And I was like, that's sugar cookie dough. And she always says she doesn't like sugar cookies and sugar cookie dough. So it was my moment to be like, ah ha ha! You don't know shit. Ah ha ha ha!
Where did you get this ice cream at?
This particular one I got at Kroger's. They sell them at Walmart at Kroger's, and it's
So we got Batman, and this is Superman. Is there any other heroes?
Wonder Woman. It's the only other one in the that I know of in the rotation.
We need to get the Wonder Woman.
Finish off the trilogy.
Yeah, that's really good.
They were on a sale, and it was like $2.50. And like the regular price apparently is like $5.38. Fuck no. Yeah, I'm getting it today. But only reason I haven't bought the Wonder Woman yet is it's like vanilla and caramel.
That ain't bad.
Yeah, but I'm not a big caramel guy.
Alright, so
I was like, cookie dough sounds better than caramel.
I got us some lemon. Shit, that just fell in half. Lemon bars from Sam's Club.
That's Bonnie snoring, by the way.
If you hear that. If you can't hear it, I'll probably just edit that out. Okay, you can hear it now.
She said, oh no, he might cut me from the podcast. Not today.
I like it.
The lemon bars?
Yeah, the lemon bar, yeah.
Have you ever had lemon bars before?
I probably. Don't put it back in the bag. If you're not, don't fucking put it back in the bag.
Sorry.
You don't like it, I take it.
I never liked lemon bars. Not my
cup of tea.
Oh, it always tastes like lemon and bad cheese.
I think it's delicious. Now, what I want to get is the ooey gooey bars your Sims Clubs have. I didn't have them.
Gotta wash it down. With today's sponsor. That's right. This week's episode is sponsored by the one, the only, Liquid.
Actually, we do have a sponsor this week. It's not Liquid. Today's sponsor is actually a website. They sell homemade candles.
Huh.
Yeah, I'm sure they love you belching during the goddamn sponsorship.
I bet it's something like waxoff.com.
No, that's ridiculous. It's a fucking candle site. It's Donkey Dick Heaven. And, yeah, they if you use their if you use the promo code 2 guys, you get 25%. No, don't be silly. You get 25% off your first purchase. Donkey Dick Heaven.
Candles.
Yeah, they only sell candles.
I wonder if they sell Donkey Dick scented candles.
You
It'd
know,
be funny if it since it said it'd probably say it on the candle, Donkey Dick scented candle, and then like whatever.
sounds like a band name.
Yeah, those.
Time for our first segment. 2 guys in the groove.
Oh shit! That's the first segment. Oh my god! That's usually the last segment.
It's crazy.
Everything's backwards. I'm in a wormhole. Someone help me!
Alright, so
Scratching my balls.
I'm gonna pick first. For my song,
Just slipped it.
I'm gonna pick it's called Midnight Star. Yeah, Midnight Star by Weird Al.
Sounds pretty gay.
It's not gay, it's by Weird Al. And it's from the album
Not helping your case.
it's from the album in 3D, and it's really good. It's about those magazines that are like, Alien Rape Elvis, those weird magazines that with those crazy alien stuff on it.
You say it like I'm just supposed to know.
Well, they're at the front of like every grocery store. It's like, weird stuff,
Aliens raped Elvis.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about?
Reasons why you shouldn't go home alone.
Yeah, that's what the song's about, and it's really good. So what song did you pick this week, Saints?
Well, fuck you, faggot. You piece of shit. You cocksucker. You...
I just said shit stains.
you hit a nerve, okay? This week, I picked a song called Reprise.
Mm-hmm.
And it's got like little not quotation marks, but parentheses. Nah, what are those damn things with bah, and then the other one looks like bah,
And this just like
shit in the middle of it.
I guess it'll just be like parentheses or quotation. I don't know.
I don't know what the fuck to call
Yeah. Okay.
it. There's a technical term. It's there. It's
Yeah.
got the little shit around it, and then it says the sound of the end.
Yeah.
Is what the song says. But
Who's it by?
But it's by Bad Omens.
Bad Omens.
Yeah.
Have they been on the groove before?
They have never made their way on the groove.
Okay.
No, they've never touched the groove. Actually, almost every group that I've said on this this playlist so far has not touched the groove before, except obviously DGD, the masters of the groove at this point. But you can't blame me, man. It's not my fault DGD threw out a new album right before we started season 2. That was on them. Now
there's a new
they wanted to be on the groove.
There is a new drinking rule where every time he picks Dance Gavin Dance, you gotta take a shot.
It should be more than a shot. You gotta drink a whole beer or something. Like you gotta get jazzy on it.
Now,
anytime I mention Dance Gavin Dance?
No, anytime you pick them for the 2 guys in the groove.
That's what I say.
I picked Weird Al before, and I picked Steam Powered Giraffe twice.
So yeah, they've all made it on the list twice. I think DGD holds the record right now for 3.
Yeah,
probably.
They're the Stone Cold of the 2 guys in the groove.
Yeah. That's my fault. I love Dance Gavin Dance.
Yeah.
It's never a bad time to listen to.
Yeah.
Except at funerals.
Yeah.
Middle of church. And I guess if like you're babysitting and the room's just full of like toddlers that will cry at the sudden drop of a pen, maybe don't listen to them then. Or if you're in a library. But other than that, there's like never a bad time to listen to Dance Gavin Dance.
Speaking of Dance Gavin Dance, it's time for our next segment.
Oh, what's that?
Movie reviews.
This week, we're going to review a Dance Gavin Dance music video.
No. Alright, this week we're doing Psychonesis. Now, our goal at the 20th was to do a sports movie, which we did last week with Goon. And this week we're already going to hit the other one, which was a foreign film.
Now, I kind of thought that with the little nod that you made to Kane Hodder in the Captain Cool Quiz show.
Yeah. Last week?
Yeah, last week. That we were going to do a Friday the 13th.
It's next. It's a double feature. You just spoiled it.
Oh no! I'm the spoiler!
I just want to talk about Psychonesis first, because I got like a little bit of notes for Psychonesis and like half a page for Friday 13th for 6.
That is good. Okay, so let's do this. Psychonesis. What'd you give it?
I liked it. I give it an 8.
I'm giving it a 10.
It was good.
I'm giving it a 10. And I'll tell you why.
Alright.
There wasn't a single moment except for the very start of the movie where I was like, not into it. Like the very start of the movie, I'm like, okay, some shit's going on. The moment that her mother's head cracked, I was solidly into that movie.
Yeah. The
rest of the way through. I loved the character development, like learning each character, figuring out about each character. I loved the plot. I loved how it happened. Yeah. I loved the characters. The fucking action was amazing. He was like the fucking Korean Superman.
The movie, the story throughout is like, have you ever seen a movie like this was so good that they should never do a sequel?
Yeah.
Like, I felt like this is good. This is one good story, beginning to end, happy ending. Everything's
that was it.
Good package.
That was another thing that I was gonna throw in there. It was like the uplifting ending, like to watch people have to struggle and suffer through so much that it's like that was pointless. When he gets out of prison, they drive by the lot and he said, "Yeah, the company went under the moment they broke ground on construction."
Yeah,
they had already gone under before they even broke down on construction. So they demolished everything, and they demolished those people's homes, those people's lives, everything that they fought and they stayed there and they stood for was destroyed for no reason.
Yeah.
And I was like, and he's like, "Get me out of here. This place is an eyesore." And I was like,
that happened kind of close to me. These people bought a bunch of property. Like, I have the woods in my backyard, and the people bought a bunch of property back there, and they were like, had a whole construction crew start demolishing these woods, and then they went bankrupt. So I just got like a bunch of dead trees in my backwoods, and then like they were going to build something back there. So I think a subdivision, and then they just stopped.
You should go collect all those trees and sell them. It's firewood.
Yeah. Well, then that's
probably
about 5 years ago.
I'm sure there's still trees back there that have fallen down that could be perfect for firewood.
All right, but I loved his powers. At the end, like, his powers were getting like out there, like
it was just ridiculous. Well, at the very end, I mean, he was like.
At one point, he fell like.
At
one point, he fell from like the fucking sky, hit a car. I was like, "Holy shit!"
I was like, "How's he not fucking dead?" But I was like, I think maybe it gave him super strength,
a lot more powers,
durability, maybe.
He got a lot more powers than we thought he had.
So I was just like, "He's the fucking Korean Superman."
Yeah.
And like, it was just. It was the perfect amount of action, drama. It was everything wrapped in one. Comedy. Yeah. It was just it was a 10 for me. That's why I gave it a 10.
It made me want to watch more foreign films.
Exactly. I was literally, after I watched this movie, I was like, is every fucking foreign film on this level?
I got one.
Is every fucking foreign film this good?
I got one on Vudu we should watch. And it's like said one of the best Japanese films ever. It's called Ichi the Killer. And like, he has a bunch of scars on his face, look really badass.
Hell yeah.
And anyway, like, this movie made me like wish Netflix would release their movies like outside of Netflix, like on DVD, on Vudu and stuff. Like, I would buy this movie if it came out on Vudu. If anybody don't know, I'm like the biggest Voodoo fan. I have like almost 600 movies on my account and like almost 100 TV shows.
I bet nobody knew that.
Yeah.
Except me.
Yeah.
Why is that not on the Captain Coco show? God damn it!
How many movies up to date? I mean, I might do that one day.
Be like 533, 538.
I think it's up to 580.
Shit.
Yeah, I bought like 6 movies the other day. Had a bunch of scary stuff. I got Eight-Legged Freaks, King Kong 1930 and 1970 versions. Alright, so now it's time for our next movie. That's right. I guess you didn't guess, this is gonna come. It's a double feature.
How'd you figure it out, you stupid geniuses?
Alright, this week it's Friday 13th Part 6.
No shit.
Yeah.
The 6th one?
Yeah.
Number 6.
It's bad.
The Cinco?
Yeah.
Actually, that does mean 6, right? No, it doesn't. That means 5.
It's Trace?
That means 3.
Shit.
Seis is 6.
Yeah.
The 6. There we go.
I failed Spanish too. Alright. Alright, so we're, I didn't like it. Did not like it.
I gave it, I don't know if you saw my rating. I'm assuming you watched it after
I
me.
saw you had like a 2.5, I think.
I thought I gave it 1.5.
You might have given it 1.5. I know it's low.
What'd you give it?
5.
I mean, like on Vudu.
I didn't rate it anything. I saw you.
You left. You were like,
yeah. Okay. I was like, okay.
He's right. He was right.
I gave it a 5 out of 10.
So first off, they start this movie off by switching the main actor,
Yeah.
but wanting you to to know that you're following the same story.
I think they made it to where 5 is the only movie that's non-canon because they just had it to where he was. They just ignored all of 5. He's been in like an insane asylum this whole time. Tommy has. And then they never, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure they made it where 5 was non-canon.
Okay.
And,
they were like, this movie's so bad, we will never touch it. Not with a 50-foot long stick.
now let's make another bad one.
We can fix it. How about we make him a retarded zombie with super retard strength? And, yeah.
Tommy was, every character in this movie was super stupid.
Really fucking dumb.
Tommy was stupid.
The sheriff, Tommy. Jason was even stupid.
Well, he was probably the smartest one.
Which is a surprise, because he's usually known for his stupid mistakes.
He was ultra strong in this one. He's gotten some mad
That's
strength.
the thing that pissed me off. It was like...
how strong he got?
Okay. For this movie to start out, he gets struck by lightning twice.
Yes.
Right? And that brings him back to life. That's already a dumb way to bring him back to life. But it brings him back to life as a regenerative zombie with super strength.
Yep.
He punches a hole through someone's chest and rips someone's arms and legs off. And he's just like, oh, I can do that now. Like,
and
so now he's like literally killing people in broad daylight, walking around, no problem, not scared of anything.
So I think they're trying to make him more of a Frankenstein-like thing in this one. Like, there's a lot of nods to Frankenstein in this movie. There was when Tommy was at a payphone, he was at the Karloff convenience store.
Yeah.
Which, Karloff was the guy who played Frankenstein in the original. And also, there was a nod when he was in the RV. He was killing that kid, and then Alice Cooper was playing Teenage Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Which, I think they hired Alice Cooper to write 3 songs for this movie. Which was also on his album, because I checked it out on Spotify. And all of them, they're on one of his albums. I was like, okay, cool. That's a good song. I was like really jamming. And of course, the kid was so stupid. He goes, "This is awesome." He's driving an RV. He goes, "This is great." He literally said, "This is great" 4 times. And he's just driving an RV. He's like, "Is this your first time driving, bud?"
It probably was, to be honest.
Like, oh, this is amazing. I've never been anything like this. Like,
I had sex and now I'm driving. This is the best day of my life.
It was kind of dumb. It was just, the writing was god awful in this movie.
Ugh. And then the comical relief character for the paintball tournament.
Yeah.
That was stupid. Didn't make no sense.
They're just a bunch of random people like paintballing, like, oh, here's some kills.
Yeah. And then I'll give it this. Out of all the ones we've watched so far,
Yeah.
this one built suspense for its kills way better than the others.
Like
There's
the
the scenes, like the jump scares and the scenes where they're like, he's coming, or you know he's coming, but you don't know when and don't know where from.
The best one was that black girl, and when she's like thinking they're gonna scare her, and she's trying to scare them.
Yeah,
And I think that was the best one.
and he jumps up and grabs her by the neck, just pulls her out the window.
Yeah. I thought that was the best jump scare in the whole movie.
I'm sitting here watching him getting his ass kicked by the sheriff, knowing that he has super strength. And I'm like, what? Also, I'm like, why is the sheriff not running?
I think
If his dumb ass shot him with a shotgun twice and put a bullet through his head, and he's still getting back up, why would you stay and fight?
he has immunity to bullets, but does he has immunity to wrestling? And then like
Throws him on the ground. He's got an immunity to wrestling. Next, I'll try rocks.
I think he stayed to fight him because he knew his daughter was right. He saw his daughter, I think.
The moment he threw him down on the ground, started kicking him, and then kicked him over, I would have ran back to my daughter and got that bitch out of there, got her to safety. He was like, "Nah, I gotta keep fighting, Jason."
There was this scene, the very first time we meet the sheriff, Tommy runs to the police station.
He bended that motherfucker backwards over himself like a fucking taco.
Yeah, that was pretty brutal.
Damn.
But like the first time you ever meet the sheriff, this is the stupidest thing ever. Tommy runs into the police station, and the sheriff just jumps up, pulls a gun on him. What kind of fucking jumpity little bitch sheriff pulls a gun on someone as soon as they walk into a police station?
Who's gonna run into a police station to commit a crime? Like, I better pull my gun out.
Oh, you scared me. Motherfucker, you're a cop. Like, fuck. It's just bad writing, and then that one cop, like, they keep pulling guns on people. Like, that don't work like that.
Check out this laser sight.
Cops don't do that.
Wherever the red dot goes,
bang.
Bang.
Yeah.
Or was it kabooey?
It's bang.
It was something stupid.
Yeah. But my favorite scene, though, was definitely the RV scene, even though that stupid guy's like, oh, this is great. He said it 5 times. That was dumb. But the whole part where, like, Jason kills him, and then the RV crashes with the Alice Cooper song playing, and he stands on top of the RV, that was cool as shit. That was my favorite scene in the whole movie.
It was pretty dope.
What you think of Jason's yellow gloves?
I thought his whole outfit looked like it had slight modifications to it.
Yeah.
His shirt was tucked in, and his belt was right. He was wearing a belt,
Yeah.
and he wanted you to know that he was just a fine, upstanding gentleman.
Well, there's supposed to be a thing where, like, it turns out his dad was the groundskeeper there, and that he's the one who buried him, and, you know, it's supposed to be that, but they had to take it out. I learned that watching the Camp Crystal Lake Memoirs documentary. It was like 6, 7 hours long.
Huh.
Yeah. But then we got the stupid groundskeeper instead who goes, "You fart heads." Remember that?
I did.
I was like, what the fuck?
I'm gonna give it a 4 on my rating scale.
Yeah, it was bad. The daughter was dumb too.
What'd you give it?
5.
Yeah.
I think they also stole the music from Sweeney Todd in this one.
And then there was that scene where the girl just had him riding around, bouncing his head off her crotch.
Yeah.
Like, she's like, "Yeah, that's right where I want you."
Yeah.
It's like, well, I'm sure that's where he wants to be, but
Yeah.
why are you guys doing this going towards Jason?
It was dumb. I think I still like it. I like Kill. I like the slasher movies, but
I did. It wasn't like
I liked it better than 5.
it was better than 5.
So where are we gonna rank the movies? Right? Where are you gonna rank them? 1 through 5 or 1 through 6? Let's rank them. I say 5's the worst.
5's the worst.
Then 6.
6, 4, 2, 1, 3.
Yeah, I'll probably have to match that. 3's my favorite. I don't know why I like 3 so much.
It's just like he came into his own as a killer. Like it was finally his own thing, and then they fucked it all up.
Yeah. All right. Now it's time for our next segment. Wheel of Topics. I was looking for it. Wheel
I was
of
like, that's
Topics.
usually right in the middle of the show. Wheel of Topics.
All right.
Even though we're doing it backwards.
Yeah.
I was like,
Still
it would
kinda-
still be in the middle if we're doing it backwards, so I just
Alright.
guessed it.
So,
Butt stuff.
this week we got
Butt stuff.
Dark Cloud 2, Ghost,
Butt stuff?
Godzilla versus every Power Ranger,
Damn it.
Book
Butt stuff.
Your Fantasy Royal Rumble,
Damn it. You said butt, and I was like, butt stuff.
Bray
Butt stuff.
Wyatt,
Ah!
the Bray Wyatt movie. How would you write it? Red Hot Chili Peppers versus the Gorillas.
Ooh,
Not
that's
in
a
a
good
fight, but like in a band off.
one. Oh. But still,
Yeah.
still a good one.
Yeah. Which one do you want to pick first?
Don't we need one more? Read them off to me again.
Dark Cloud 2, Ghost, Godzilla versus every Power Ranger, Book Your Fantasy Royal Rumble, How Would You Make a Bray Wyatt movie, Red Hot Chili Peppers versus the Gorillas.
Let's do Red Hot Chili Peppers versus the Gorillas.
Alright.
Let's squash that beef right there.
Who do you like
Red
better?
Hot Chili Peppers.
You like Red Hot Chili
Red
Peppers?
Hot Chili motherfucking Peppers.
You like them better than Gorillas?
Yep. They got more going for them for me. Like the Gorillas, they have like 5 or 6 songs I can always jam to.
Yeah.
But Red Hot Chili Peppers have whole albums that I can just put in and let it ride.
I'm not gonna lie, the last Gorilla album I didn't like it.
I didn't really like it either.
I haven't liked one, I guess, since Plastic Beach House. That was a good one, but that last one they did was where there's a bunch of rappers on it. I'm like, why?
Why you do this?
Yeah, this isn't the Gorillas. This is like the Gorillas make a mixtape of random rappers. I don't like it.
I think the Red Hot Chili Peppers, as a unit, they just consistently put out over the last, 2 decades? 3 decades?
Mm-hmm.
Consistently.
What was that? Stadium Arcadium?
That was the shit.
That's probably the greatest album, like start to finish, like consistently.
It was 2 discs. It was 30 something songs.
Yeah,
Such a good album.
like I think consistently that was probably one of the greatest albums
And
ever.
then the last album, didn't they put out an album last year? Or was it
I think was
2016?
that song Ghost Robot they did was really good. It was on the radio everywhere.
Yeah.
That was a good one too.
Like I was gonna say, like even their more current stuff sounds good. Like,
Yeah.
it's just they just had their own.
Now I
unique
listened
and
to some of their
beautiful sound.
early stuff. It wasn't that good.
That's what I say. I said they've been around for 3 decades,
Yeah.
giving us tunes, but they've really owned their genre that they've created now.
All right.
They're like Dance Gavin Dance for me, you know.
Yeah.
They're their own unique genre.
Okay.
No one can match it.
So, where are we? Wheel of Topics.
We just
All right.
crushed the last topic.
Dark Cloud 2, Ghost, Godzilla versus every Power Ranger, Book Your Fantasy Rumble, Bray Wyatt movie.
Bray Wyatt movie.
Alright, how would you write a Bray Wyatt movie?
If I were to write a Bray Wyatt movie,
Yeah.
it would have to start with the origin of Sister Abigail.
Yeah.
So, picture this. You're in a cabin in the woods somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
There's a cabin in the woods somewhere with a small little fenced-in area outside for sheep.
Yeah.
And there's a little girl, and she's outside playing with her dolls outside of her family's cabin. And then the devil shows up,
Uh-oh.
and he takes the little girl.
That can't be good.
Next time you see the little girl, she's pregnant with the devil's child.
Mm-hmm.
She has the devil's child, and it kills her.
Uh-huh.
So the people have to raise this child in place of their daughter. But then they find out that this child's a freak, a monster. This child's the new face of fear.
Yeah.
So they abandon him in the woods, all by himself. First he eats the sheep because it's all he has. Then he finds the decaying body of his mother that was buried, and digs it up,
Mm-hmm.
puts it together with like some sticks and some duct tape, and makes a shrine out of it, and starts worshipping it.
Mm-hmm.
And then finally, when he's old enough, he goes out in the woods and he finds him some buddies, and he brainwashes them into being his friends and following him and everything that he does.
Mm-hmm.
And then they go out and they grab people and kidnap them, and they sacrifice them to Sister Abigail, who he doesn't know is his mom. He thinks it's his sister for some reason.
Yeah.
And sometimes they rape them.
Okay.
Because they're rednecks.
I imagine you're in a pitch meeting and they're like, oh yeah, okay. They're rednecks.
But he wears a Hawaiian t-shirt for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
And then he joins the WWE. And they're like, okay, show us what you got. And that's the movie. Okay. Unless you were talking about his biography, like how his documentary, how I'd go about doing that, then it'd be a completely different story.
No, yeah.
A lot less rape. Hopefully.
We don't know. I got a way better one than that. So,
well, you had time to think about it.
No,
didn't
I
you?
honestly just came up with it while you were talking. Like, no, this ain't gonna work. So I was just like, I was coming up with a better movie. So in my version, there was like this disgraced nun who goes out, and she's kind of like they don't like her. They kick her out of the nunhood, but she still goes by Sister Abigail. She goes to a small, like I guess Florida little town, and I guess she gets these adopt some kids, which would be the Wyatt family, and then they do whatever she says, and she like has them murder people, and she ends up getting killed. I guess like in the movie, but they live. You know, just like a basic, simple, slasher film.
Yeah.
And then she's like the mastermind, but she ends up getting killed, and then Bray Wyatt comes to the mastermind.
Has to take over so that they have somebody to follow, somebody to listen to. That's actually pretty good. That would work. Mm-hmm. Get them all famous. More famous than they are now. WWE can make that movie too. Like, there's no way they could screw that up. There's no way they could see No Evil 3.
I like how the Bludgeon Brothers are kind of bigger than Bray Wyatt is right now.
Oh shit! WWE buried him.
Yeah. All right.
They buried the new version of Matt Hardy too.
Which should have been over.
Over as fuck.
They
found a way to bury it. The B team, but I was actually really excited for them when they finally won.
I was too. I wasn't upset by it.
I was like, they deserve it. They've been what, getting the shit canned like constantly.
Yeah. All right, Dark Cloud 2, Ghost, Godzilla vs. every Power Ranger. Book your fantasy Royal Rumble.
Oh man, let me book my fantasy Royal Rumble.
All right.
Okay. It's an intergalactic Royal Rumble.
Oh, okay.
So everybody's involved. It's going to have Godzilla, all the lions from Voltron, all the Power Rangers Megazords. It's going to have all the Transformers.
Stone Cold.
Stone Cold, obviously.
He's going to win. He's like, I imagine he jumps up 100 feet there and then stun Godzilla. You son of a bitch. If you want me to stun this 80
pounds, 800,000 pound
stupid dinosaur, give me a, oh hell yeah. And then Godzilla's like, oh motherfucker, and he stuns it and throws its ass out of the ring.
And then I have the X-Men up in that bitch. And man, I think I would put Vegeta in there, not Goku.
Okay.
Because everybody will expect Goku to win if I put him in there. And then I think at the very end of it, Yeah, I'd have.
You
I'd
should-
have Colossus win.
You should have Goku in there just so Stone Cold goes, Kaka, what? You'd have Colossus win from
Yep.
the X-Men?
From the X-Men.
Okay.
I'd have him win at the very end of it all.
I think I would have just fucking wrestlers in it. Because why the fuck would you have Power Rangers in there? And
Intergalactic fucking.
I'd have a basic
Royal Rumble would be dope as shit.
I'd have a basic Royal Rumble, and then I'd probably have Kane win it because that's who I'd want to win.
I'm just saying, if I was watching a Royal Rumble
Yeah,
and I got to choose who was in it, and it's going to be the most epic thing ever, I would
Yeah.
just want to watch all the heroes from everywhere fight.
it seems like it would be better without the Royal Rumble name
Yeah,
attached to it.
it would be better with
So you just invented like a crazy battle royale fantasy.
Colossus would obviously not win in real life.
Yeah,
Like, all these characters that would be entered into it. But I'd be like, you know what? Colossus is cool, so fuck all you guys. I imagine if it's under Royal Rumble rules, though,
Yeah.
he could win.
yeah. All right. So you ready for?
Over the top rope, and both feet must touch the floor.
All right. So Godzilla versus every Power Ranger. Who wins?
Whew! That's a tough one.
Is it
I'm gonna have to go with the Power Rangers.
really
Yeah,
Godzilla?
Godzilla, but he's fighting every Power Ranger.
Yeah.
Like every single Power Ranger that's ever existed.
Yes. Every canon Power Ranger.
Every canon Power Ranger. I think the Power Rangers, man, strength in numbers, all those Megazords he'd have to fight.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
We should talk to the dudes at Death Battle.
Hey, they're already doing Woniverse, the Afro Samurai versus Samurai Jack.
Oh shit! Maybe they listen. Maybe they're fans.
I hope
Probably
so.
not. Probably not. But that'd
I
be
hope
nice.
so. Let's just pretend they're fans.
Yeah, let's pretend when nobody listens to it.
All right. I think Godzilla would win because I think I'm not a big Power Ranger fan. I think they're just like dance off, and then while they're doing their dance offs, Godzilla's just gonna radiate.
You
them.
have not seen a lot of Power Rangers, I can tell.
No, I have not.
Because you said dance off.
Yeah.
I don't know. Godzilla has been in a lot of fights,
Yeah.
but he hasn't won. Like, what? He's won most of them. But it's just like the strength in numbers, the amount of machinery they would have to go up against him with.
Yeah.
It depends on which Godzilla it is that they're going up against. Because if he could just do that hyper beam shit, like all the time, he could probably destroy all their Megazords with that hyper beam. But like, I don't think that's I think he has to build that shit up.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I think it would be a good fight.
Yeah.
But I think I'm gonna go with the numbers over there.
If hypothetically they made a Godzilla versus Power Rangers movie, would you buy a ticket?
Oh fuck yeah, I'll go see that.
Okay.
That'd be cool as shit.
Yeah.
Godzilla versus Power Rangers.
Yes.
That'd be cool as shit. You know they got I think they did a DC versus the Power Rangers crossover.
How bad did Power Rangers get beat?
That's what I was thinking. Like, there's no way.
Superman would just like run through all the robots.
Yeah. It's like, there's no way they win this fight.
Yeah. Batman's like, if they get out of the thing, Batman's just like breaking their arms and shit.
I was like, Batman would steal their morpher and just find a way to morph into
Yeah.
his own version of a Power Ranger.
All right.
He'd break into the morphing grid and become Bat Ranger.
Okay, so now it's time for our next segment. Subscribe Report Card.
Wait, doesn't this one always fall at the end?
It's kind of like, Closer
yeah,
to
because
the-
we haven't done the Captain Key question.
yeah.
And we also haven't done the other one.
There's a bunch of other ones I haven't done yet. Video of the Week, we haven't done Help Wanted, we haven't done Random Facts, we haven't done...
Oh shit! I just realized how long our show is.
Yeah.
What about house cleaning?
That's going to be at the end.
Shouldn't we do it at the beginning if we do the episode backwards?
No, that's...
You can't say that you're going to do something backwards.
Well, that's
when
not
you do
really
it.
a segment, that's just wrapping up.
Housekeeping.
Yeah, anyway.
You piece of shit.
Subscribe Report Card. Guess what we're doing this week?
Chris Jericho.
Yokozuna.
Oh, I never would have guessed that.
Alright, so ring skill, mic skill, moveset. Okay, so on ring skill, I'm going to give him a 6.
Yeah,
Some of his early stuff was pretty good.
Yeah.
And then on his mic skill, I'm giving him a 0.
Yeah. I don't think
He never... He's like, "Hoya boo!
Wooga booga wooga. I'm coming for you.
And moveset. I'm giving him
3?
a 5.
5?
Yeah.
3?
He was just like,
I'm gonna give him a 4.
bonsai. The bonsai was cool.
Bonsai! Like,
Yeah.
could you imagine being under him?
I'm pretty sure he broke someone hacksaw Jim Duggan's ribs doing it.
Could you imagine though?
That would be pretty deadly. Well, do you have a fair...
Could you imagine how much more excited you'd be if it was a really hot chick with a huge fat ass like that?
No.
You wouldn't be more excited?
I mean, I would be a little more excited but not excited.
I think
Less.
I would be in a lot better place.
I'd be I'd be less upset.
I'd say she's like super attractive and she's just going to jump off the top rope
Okay.
and land on me. This is great.
But I mean, it still hurts. She's still...
I'm sure it'll still hurt.
Her
It's still
goal's
wet.
her goal's still the same as Yokozuna's.
She's like, I'm not going to fuck you afterwards. I'm just going to bonsai drop you and get to bed.
Yeah, exactly.
I was like, yo, gotta. I just live here now.
Okay, what about moves? Is that move set? What'd you give him?
I gave him a 4.
4? Alright. So let's see, a 5, a 0, and what's
6.
6? So 11.
He got a 10 for me.
So he got at least triple of what Great Khali was given. So
It's definitely a win.
yeah, definitely.
Not a loss.
Do you have a favorite match?
I will say he had a really good match with Bret Hart. When Bret Hart lost the title to him.
Where at?
Remember, it was Bret Hart. He lost to Yokozuna, and then Hulk Hogan comes in.
Oh, WrestleMania 9.
Yeah, Hulk
Yeah.
Hogan comes in.
I don't think I think Yokozuna had the title.
Well, Bret Hart couldn't get the job.
Yeah.
done. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, like,
That was
a damn good match.
I liked.
And Hulk Hogan came in and fucked it all up.
I think he had a casket match with Undertaker. I liked, and he had his win at the '93 Rumble was I like that. Whereas him and Macho Man at the end.
I also like the team he had with Owen Hart
Yeah.
for a little while, and some of their tag team matches were really good.
Yeah. All right. Time for our next segment. Superhero Report Card. This week, Spider-Man.
Ooh.
Alright, so this is the same scale, but this time instead of the wrestling stuff, we got powers and skills is 10 points. The villains and origin each have their own segment. So, powers and skills,
10.
I'm giving them a solid 9.
I'm giving him a 10. See, he would have got a solid 9,
Yeah.
but then I counted in the fact that he's so damn witty.
Yeah.
I counted that in. I was like, I'm going to go ahead and give him a 10.
Alright.
He's do all that, and he's still got time to be a fucking stand-up comic. Go ahead. You get the 10.
On villains, I'm giving them a 9.
Yeah, 9.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of damn good villains, dude.
I think with the exception of Batman, he's got the best rogues gallery.
Ever.
Yeah. Number 3, origin, giving them 6.
I'm going to give him a 7 on the origin.
It was a little too Batman-y for me.
Really?
His uncle got killed. He's revenging him. I don't know. But I guess...
I don't really think he became Spider-Man because of his uncle. He was already kind of Spider-Man.
Yeah.
His uncle just died, and then he was like, you know what? I need to stop being such a piece of shit and be a better hero.
So that's... I gave him a 24 out of 30.
And I think I gave him a 25.
All right.
Let me redo my count. I get 10. And I hit him with that 7, right?
Uh-huh.
Then I also hit him with that 9. So, 26.
26. Alright.
Butt stuff.
It's time for a new segment.
Butt stuff, yes, butt stuff. Oh, yes, I've been waiting for this.
And this segment is sponsored by Donkey Dick Heaven.
Donkey Dick what?
Donkey Dick Heaven, the candle site that's sponsoring us this week.
I thought that was last week.
This week.
I thought that was last week.
This week.
So it's just this week?
Yeah.
Did they not sponsor us last week?
No. Keep up.
It's weird. I just thought I made that joke last week.
No.
You sure?
Yeah. Just keep up. Alright, with Donkey Dick Heaven they're going to present this new segment called...
Oh, yeah, because we tried those really shitty limit bars.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That were really good. Anyway, this new segment is called The Actor Game.
The Actor Game.
In this game, me and you will go back and forth. We'll name a movie that this actor has played in until the other one can't. And I didn't research this, so it would be fair.
Okay.
And then this week's actor is Jack Black.
School of Rock.
Alright, so you're going first. Alright, so you're going to go School of Rock. I'm going to go Tenacious D.
Shallow Hal.
Alright, I'm going to go Goosebumps.
Goosebumps, too.
Alright. I'm going to go Kung Fu Panda.
Kung Fu Panda, dude.
Kung Fu Panda 3.
Nacho.
Nacho.
Libre.
Okay. Okay, good. Alright. I'm gonna go with Jack Black. He was in I got one. Hold on. I got one. I got a good one right here. Ready? Ready for my good one? Jumanji 2.
Tropic Thunder.
Alright. I'm gonna go with give me a minute. He was in He's been in stuff.
He's been in stuff.
Hold on. I got a good one right here. Ready for my good one?
Yeah.
He was in Be Kind, Rewind.
Oh, that was a good one. I
Yeah.
forgot about that movie. And I got one of myself. I promise you, it's in there somewhere.
Alright, looks like I'm about to be crowned the winner. I'm climbing the ladder, reaching for my gold.
I'm punching him in the dick, trying to stop him.
No, stop it, bitch. Don't punch me in the dick.
But you deserve dick punchings. I got one in my head, and I cannot think of the name of it.
Alright, well, if you tell me what's about, I'll tell you what it is.
Purple.
Jesus, fuck.
He is, he's killing people for this old woman. Or no, he marries this old woman.
Yeah.
And she has like a lot of money, and she buys him things and everything. He goes crazy, kills her, puts her in the freezer.
Yeah.
And he tries to get away with her murder.
Alright, so I know what you're talking about, and you got the plot all wrong. It's called Bernie.
Bernie.
And he's not married to her. He's not dating her. He was just like her buddy or whatever, and like he's helping her out a lot.
It's been a long time since I've seen it.
Yeah, and he snaps and kills her. And then but he uses the money for good, and then it's based on a real story.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Bernie. All right, I forgot all about Bernie. All right, so
I remembered it, but I just didn't remember it right.
Yeah. Now it's my turn, and correct me if I'm wrong. Was there a movie he was in called The Big Year with Steve Martin and Owen Wilson? Was that him?
The Big Year?
Or it's Steve Martin?
You mean The Big Short, maybe?
No, I think it was The Big Year. It's Steve Martin, Owen Wilson, Jack Black. I think they were bird watching.
Yeah. You're right.
You rented it one day and we watched it. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so that one's mine.
Year one.
Fuck.
With Michael Cera.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna go.
Do I remember that movie? Steve Martin, him and
Owen Wilson.
Was it funny? Do you remember it being
funny? It was
funny?
decent. I don't remember it being oh my god, this is great. It's just.
Should we rewatch that?
Maybe.
Do it on the podcast?
Maybe.
I have like very vague memories of it.
Alright, I'm gonna go with the cable guy.
Cable guy.
He was like Jim Carrey's friend.
Yeah, okay. Kung Fu Panda 4.
I don't think that. I don't know if that one.
I don't know if that one actually exists.
Yeah.
What if we literally go through all his movies and like we run out of movies?
I guess we tie.
We both win?
Yeah.
We're both winners today. TV shows don't count, right?
Nope.
Good. I know one, but I still don't know the name of that one either. So.
What's it about?
Tim and Jude Law, and they switch places with each other's lovers, something like that.
The Holiday?
The Holiday, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go...
How do you know the names of these movies?
I don't know, I was saving that one up my sleeve. I was like, I doubt that he's seen this fucking
I
movie.
have actually seen it. I just didn't know the name of it. So you should have saved it for yourself.
I think I'm gonna go Shark Tale.
He was in Shark Tale?
Yes, he played one of the sharks. That was befriended Will Smith's character. Brass monkey, that funky monkey.
Brass monkey. On holiday in Cambodia.
This is not Two Guys Karaoke. This is Two Guys.
I'm like trying to think of movies he made cameos in.
Yeah.
In my imagination, you have me like in the Walls of Jericho right now, and you're trying to get me to tap out, and I'm like thinking of another movie. I'm just like, that should be the picture for this segment. Just me with my hand, like me in the Walls of Jericho, but with my hand under on my chin, like trying to think, while you're just like I know I got another one in there. Because there was a little minute where he was the talk of everything. Damn.
Yeah, I got 3 movies for you.
How many is he doing voice work in? Oh, purple. That's terrible.
I think they're all live action. I got 2, but I can't think of the names of them. So I technically got 5.
Jesus. You've seen more Jack Black movies than me.
Yes.
Faux show. Alright. Tapping out.
Tapping out. All right.
Just because this could take forever.
Right, so,
But go ahead and throw out the ones you had, the extras.
He had Mars Attacks.
Oh shit, I never knew he was in that.
Yeah, he played, he got killed. Like, he was the first person killed by the aliens. He was one of the soldiers he
You
charged.
sure you didn't research this shit? Damn.
I just know a lot about Jack Black, and I've seen Mars Attacks. And then he was in King Kong.
Fuck, how did I had that movie over there somewhere. I didn't even think of that.
He's in King Kong. He was in Waterworld.
I never watched the... Oh, wait, yeah, wait, no. Which one is that?
It's the one where it's like a post-apocalyptic where
And it's got, like, fucking, what's his name in it?
I think it's like Keith or Southern.
Yeah, I've seen it.
And he was in some other movies I can't remember. There's one.
Describe the plots.
One where he is setting up a high school reunion, and then he gets a celebrity from their class to come, and then like he starts getting a lot more popular than he is, and then he starts getting pissed about it.
Yeah, no, I don't know that one.
That one's one of the new ones. And then he's in one where he's like a polka player.
I remember that. That's on Netflix.
That was on Netflix. And then there was 5. And there's one where he's friends with John Cusack, and I think it's High Fidelity. I think it has a lot to do with... And he's also in Saving Silverman. He was... that's a good movie. I've seen that movie like 4 times.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I like
Curses!
At about 7 ready. Alright, so don't forget that segment was by Donkey Dick Heaven, where you could get the best candles in the world. And if you
Donkey Dick Heaven. Oh, do you smell that, Sean?
It smells pretty good.
It smells like...
My grandmother's house.
Oh, I was gonna say... Donkey Dick Heaven.
Yeah.
You're supposed to say the same thing.
Okay, I didn't know. I thought you were just counting down.
Smells like
Donkey Dick Heaven. Now, if you would like to sponsor us, you go email us at 2guysinthedark@gmail.com. Thank you! Alright.
Nobody gonna sponsor our us.
Yeah, let's just do racist jokes right after the sponsor segment. Alright, it's time for our next segment, the Captain Cool Quiz Show. And then...
What's that?
I don't know, don't play with it.
Oh,
Because it's making noise.
no, trouble.
Alright, so this is a quiz show where if VJ gets 4 out of 6 right, he gets a prize.
A prize?
A prize.
A parade?
A prize.
A prize?
I think you got a good chance of winning this one.
Oh,
This
wow.
is kind of like made them pretty easy for you.
Oh, Jack Black related?
No, none of it's Jack Black related. I don't think. Let me look. Yeah, none of it's Jack Black related.
I don't think. Let me look.
Alright, so are you ready? You think you can get them?
I hope so.
Question number 1. Which Smurf did Gargamel create?
Daisy. Not Daisy. I
Oh.
don't think that's her fucking name. The female Smurf.
Who is?
What the fuck is her name? Daisy, right?
Is that your final answer?
Dun dun dun.
It's not very creative. if that's what you're thinking.
Smurfette. What the fuck am I thinking?
Correct, Smurfette.
What the fuck was I thinking? Daisy Smurf.
Right.
Where did that come from? Daisy something or other.
Nintendo? I don't know.
Huh?
No, maybe Nintendo.
No, it's like
Daisy.
Daisy. Oh, I'm thinking of the Dukes of Hazzard. Bo, Luke,
What the
Daisy
fuck?
Duke.
Those are way separate shows.
I don't know.
Rednecks.
The blue jeans, man.
Rednecks.
The blue jeans shorts. They threw me for a loop.
Rednecks driving crazy. Little blue alien monsters. Alright. Question number 2. In UHF, the movie, the Weird Al movie, what channel was George, which is Weird Al's character's, biggest rival? Should I repeat the question?
Channel 8.
Correct.
Really?
Yes. Channel 8 News.
Holy shit.
I was like, there's no way in hell. we could-
I've never seen that movie.
Yes, you
I
have.
took a guess.
We watched it together.
I do not remember this movie.
You watched it at my house because I showed everybody who I ever met in high school to watch UHF with me. Anyway,
I don't think I've ever seen this movie. I really
you
don't.
have. You watched it with me.
Sure, I didn't fall asleep. I used to fall asleep all the time when we watched movies.
Well, if you did, I didn't know. I would have woke you up. You watched it. We should do that one day on the route.
We should definitely watch it because I don't think I've ever seen this.
What kind of devil fruit did Luffy eat?
Gum.
Correct.
Sweet, I'm 3 out of 3.
You're 3. You got to get one more right to win. And you still got 3 more to go. So if you could fuck up twice for no reason. You want to go ahead and fuck 2 up just...
Let's do it. Okay, what's the next question?
Who killed Mrs. Voorhees?
Well, shit. Do I have to know her name?
Yeah.
I don't think I know her name at all.
Well, you got 2 fuck ups to spare.
Let's see. This is the girl who survived all the way through the first movie, and she used the machete against Mrs. Voorhees, which is kind of interesting how it comes back and becomes Jason's main weapon.
Yeah.
The weapon that he saw his mom get killed with, supposedly. If you watch the remake, I don't know. It's all confusing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess her name started with a W.
Okay.
Wendy?
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Wrong.
What was it?
Alice.
Alice. I don't remember. I didn't remember her name. It's been a minute.
Question number 5. Name 3 Weird Al albums.
Oh, damn. Apocalypse.
Correct. That's one.
Al Sharpton. No, I'm just
Did you say Al Sharpton?
Yeah, that was a joke.
I actually said one on this podcast.
UHF.
Yep, there's one of the albums.
And
I said one of the names earlier when we were doing Two Guys in a Groove. I don't know if you'll remember that.
I don't.
Pay attention to the things Sean says. It could come back to haunt you.
Now, is Apocalypse, is that the one that came out when we were in high school or our senior year?
Probably came out our senior year because that was 2012. Yeah, probably came out around then.
Is that the one that was like, that I'm so handy?
No, that one came out after we graduated because that was his last album he ever did. That was Mandatory Tour. Oh shit, that one don't count. No, it doesn't count. That's
You
not
son of a bitch. I would have never got it anyways.
Mandatory album. I'm sorry.
You think he'll come out with a new one?
No, because he said that was his last album he was contracted to, and he said he didn't want to do it again because he goes he wants to be able to do what he wants to do and just release songs on iTunes instead of like being
That's what I mean. But do you think he'll ever put out like
more songs,
like parodies? Does he still do parodies after?
So far, since that album, he's released the Captain Underpants theme song.
I remember. I knew he did that because I watched the movie.
He did. I don't know if you remember from season 1. He did Portugal the Man covers.
I did hear that.
And then he also did one for Hamilton the musical. He did like a polka version of that.
Yeah.
So he's made like 4 or 5 songs since then.
Well, I do not know any other names of his albums.
Right.
Wait. I'm Fat was on his... Was it something like a parody to the a name of an AC/DC album? Gangster Paradise. I'm Fat.
His was Amish Paradise.
Yeah, Amish Paradise. That's what I think. Say Gangster Paradise. Yeah, I got nothing. I can't think of any of his album names.
Alright, so...
Sucks though, I named 2 of them.
Yeah.
Got so close. So far.
Okay, so their first album was Weird Al.
That's so lame.
Then he I think, Dare to Be Stupid. He had,
I did know that one.
I think he had In 3D.
No, didn't know that.
That's the one I said earlier. It was In 3D when I said that song was from In 3D album.
Yeah.
I dropped it just in case you might pick up on it. And then he had the UHF album.
Me pick up on something? Are you silly?
He had The Running with Scissors. He had Bad Hair Day. He had the Poodle Hat album. He had the Food album. He had the Greatest Hits, Volume 1 and 2.
I should just say Greatest Hits.
Yeah.
That's like every group from around that time.
He had
Greatest Hits.
Straight Al Linwood, the Apocalypse, the Mandatory album. That was his last one. I think that's, if not all of them, that's Alpalooza maybe. There's one where he's like a dinosaur on the cover.
Huh.
Alright. So, you fucked up the last 2, which means you're even Stevens. This is for the win. Are you ready?
Yeah.
In Batman the Animated Series, which mobster helped turn Harvey Dent into Two-Face? Which one was like the main cause of him turning into Two-Face?
Falcone.
That's what you're going with?
Final answer. Because I do not know the actual answer.
Wrong.
Maroni?
No, it's in Batman the Animated Series. It was Rupert Thorne.
Yeah, I would never have guessed that.
You've seen the show.
Yeah, but that's... I don't soak it up like a sponge, man. You don't suck it up like a
You were so
sponge.
close. You killed it in the first half. You're like, boom, boom, boom. I got all. You got the fucking UHF movie one right, which I was like, there's no way he's getting that one. You got that one right.
Yeah.
Rupert Thorne.
If I could've just
He's
came
in
out
like
with-
12
If I
episodes.
could have just came out with one. Actually, what season does he become Two-Face?
One.
Like, all this happens in the first season?
Yeah.
That's probably all I don't remember. Because I've watched so much since then.
That's like one of the best episodes.
You can't always get them right, John.
All right.
Started off so strong.
Yeah, I thought you had that one. All right.
Nigga, fuck your couch.
You ready for some random facts?
I died of disappointment.
Well, it's time to get cheered back up because random facts is coming up next. Ready? You ready for this week's facts?
Don't call him that.
Alright, this week is Weird Al facts.
Okay, that sounds about right.
Weird Al has won 3 Grammys, and has been in over 12 movies. Where are you at?
These are just facts. I'm not sure exactly if I'm supposed to nod my head or go, uh-huh.
Number 2, Weird Al played the announcer in the Billy and Mandy video game. He also played like the squid hat, like it was a parody of Harry Potter, and like it was supposed to be the sorting hat was a squid. He played that guy too. And Billy and Mandy. Number 3, he directed most of his music videos. He also directed other videos for other artists like Hanson, the Black Crowes, Jeff Foxworthy, and Presidents of the United States of America.
Uh-huh.
Well, fuck you. That's all the facts I got.
Oh, thank God.
What do you mean? Thank God. It's not Bray Wyatt. What? Weird Al. I forgot his name.
Yeah. He's that important.
Alright. You ready for Help Wanted? You ready? This is where I name you jobs and how much to cost. I'm gonna kick you in the goddamn. This is where I name you jobs and I offer you how much they pay, and then we'll see if you take the job. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Job number 1. If someone, this is like if you work at Walmart again. All right, now this is where a customer comes up to someone, and if they ask a stupid question, they push a button. This is where you come in, and when they press the button, you walk over to where they're at, and then you can't talk to the customer. You can only talk to the associate. You go, "Is this him?" Right? Yes. Then you punch him in the fucking face.
How much more do I get paid?
All right. So in this one, you get paid 70-cent raise.
No brainer. I'm taking this job.
You just punch stupid customers for answering stupid questions. All right.
All the time I can see this job being a problem is when somebody just happens to be a lot larger than me.
I just like find
Is
the
this the
toughest
guy?
guys,
Is this the guy? And they're like, mm-hmm.
and then you punch them.
And I'm just like, yeah, I get to punch them. That'd be perfect.
All right. So next one. This is a 30-cent raise. Once an hour, you lead a flash mob. I almost said flesh mob. Once an hour, you lead a flash mob, and you guys sing a song of your choice, and you do the choreography for it.
How much was the raise?
30 cents.
Once an hour.
Once an hour. And like a song is like 4 or 5 minutes.
Oh.
You'd pick short songs.
Yeah, I would pick like 20 seconds. I'd pick like jingles.
Let's get your smile on.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, guys, let's go back.
Yeah. Shit, 4 minutes. God.
I mean, I guess 3 to 4.
That's like a lot of dancing, though.
Yeah.
But it's only 3 minutes of dancing versus all the work that I do on a regular nightly basis.
Yeah.
So I guess I do the flash mob 30-cent raise. That's
Alright.
Not terrible.
This next one is just my personal favorite. You get $1 raise, right?
Mm.
And at each store at Walmart, there's an APCH, which is what my job is. This is where I stop, check receipts. And this job is where 4 to 5 black men lift weights and wear sunglasses and no shirts, and they stand behind the APCHs, and you can't talk, and you must wear sunglasses. And your job is to lift weights, and if a customer comes and ups and gives me lip, all of you in unison, now they're even going to take you to a store to practice this, in unison, you all must look up at the customer, take your sunglasses off, and give them a look like, the fuck did you just say? You can't touch them, but you can give them the look.
Yeah, I would do that.
You do it, dollar raise, lift weights, and like stand behind everybody at the doors. Like there's 3 doors, so there's like 15 of you. And they're all making just as much as the APCHs.
Yeah, it's totally fine.
Okay.
Hey, one question though.
Yeah.
Why they gotta be black?
I don't know. I've only imagined it with black people. Like I've never once imagined a white person in this job.
It just sounds like you're intimidated by black people. That's what it makes it
well,
sound like.
they're standing behind me. Like they're like, you know.
Yeah, you think they're intimidating, so you have them on your side.
I know. I'll pay them.
This sounds like some Sean shit.
All right. Now it's time for our next segment.
Oh, wait. What if I had a...
Oh, you got one?
What if I had one for you?
All right. Let's hear it.
You get a... I'll give you $1 raise.
Yeah.
And you have to be a giant woman's Q-tip every morning. Head first in the ear, she swirls you around, pulls you out, puts your feet in the other side, swirls you around, pulls you out.
All right, and how long does this last?
Like how long do you use a Q-tip?
I don't know, 2-3 seconds.
Yeah, so it's like...
And that's it, all I gotta do.
Boom, your head gets shoved in one ear, spun around.
Yeah.
Hopefully your neck doesn't...
I could get my neck broke.
I don't know. Maybe not. Let's hope not.
Well, if
let's just pretend there's safety equipment involved to keep you from losing.
Okay, so there's ways to prevent neck breakage.
Yeah.
All right.
And then just pulls you out, puts you in the other side, feet first, spins you around, cleans your other
Now,
ear.
do I have to do anything else? So I like the rest. I get that.
That's it. Like once a day, you're nasty giant.
7 days a week.
7 days a week.
5 days.
You get the regular 40 hours.
So I get paid the same, except with $1 raise.
Yeah, there's 2 days she's off. She don't want to go nowhere. She don't want to clean out her ears.
So that first day is gonna be a little rough, but so I'm getting paid 40 hours a week to do about 10 seconds of work. Correct?
Yep.
I take it.
You damn right you do.
I take it. Yeah, I'm fucking. Yep.
You can shower all you want to after that. Just go home, watch videos.
Yeah. I think that's a good deal.
I think the worst part about it would be showing up to work. You'd have to drive all the way to Giant Land.
Yeah. Fuck. How far is Giant Land?
I don't know, but like, I imagine like you could just like sing a song and get there.
Okay, that's not bad. All right, now it's time for video of the week.
I just imagined. You have to sing a song to get there, but it's the most racist song ever.
Holy shit. Are the Giants racist, or does it just so happen to be the magic?
It just so happens to be the key phrases you have to use to get there are like super fucking racist.
It's this guy.
And you're in the middle of like downtown Nashville getting gas. And you're like, oh fuck, I left my car keys in Giant Land. Oh, Chinky, son of a Negro, if I could go to Giant Land, I'd have my kites and all my spick buddies.
I imagine the person who wrote this song was like your great ancestor who's like an evil wizard. And like
was like the evil wizard Hitler.
I imagine he just like he makes spells, but just has super racist shit to break the spell. Like, how do I break this shitting out worms spell? Well, you gotta sing some super racist song right in the blackest neighborhood with a megaphone. That should be like, we should do this.
We should make this a skit.
Yeah.
Like, start writing these little videos.
If you were a wizard.
Oh my god! This is funny. We'll talk about this after the podcast.
Yeah. Alright, so time for Video of the Week.
Oh, Video of the Week. I saw that.
Yeah. Alright, this week we got a bunch of Korean men dancing in a clothes store. And I love this video. This makes me happy. If I'm ever sad, I'll watch this video. There's nothing that makes me happier than this fucking video right here.
Y'all hear that? Nothing makes them happier than Korean men dancing. I heard it. He said it. Those were words that came out of his mouth.
What'd you think of the video?
It was funny.
It was funny.
I have no fucking clue what they were saying because there was no subtitles,
Yeah.
but it was definitely interesting. And they looked like they were having a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And then there was the one chubby one, and I just kept thinking to myself, he kind of looks like the guy who was in Psychonesis. With the ponytail.
Yeah. Okay.
I was like, nah, I'm just being racist.
And if you want to see this video, go follow us on Facebook. We post a video of the week there every week.
Two guys in the duck.
Thank you. Bucker?
I was trying to help you so they could find our jerk.
Yeah, I don't know why I called you fucker. Anyway, so watch out our other stuff. We got Joe's Bizarre Adventure, which is our D&D podcast. And we got Fears Are Us, which is a horror movie-based podcast. So don't forget to check those out. We also got a Let's Play Octodad coming out. We already got the first couple videos out, so watch that. And let's start plugging away. Housekeeping. You ready?
Oh, is that it? That's the episode?
Yeah.
The last thing we did was...
Video of the week. We did it backwards. Tell you this is the backwards episode.
I feel like we should add something to it. Like we need something to make the episode pop.
Oh. Butt stuff?
Butt stuff?
No, I'm just looking at it.
No, you piece of shit!
Oh,
so
yeah, we
excited.
could add... What'd you do this week?
Oh yeah, we didn't even talk about that.
How was your day?
Aw, so sweet of you to ask.
Anything happened this week since last week?
Oh, I went to Token's Game Tavern.
Oh, yeah?
It was pretty dope.
Now... Okay. Our buddy Joey told us about this one, right?
Yeah, it's. I was looking at the drink menu on his desk, and Leslie was like, "Well, I heard about this one we can go to. It's called Token's Game Tavern."
That's how I hear her voice, too. Go ahead.
God. So we went to Token's Game Tavern, and I was, like, tired when I first got there. And after a few drinks, I was, like, wide awake. And I was, like, a kid in fucking Wonderland. I walked over to the... First, like, I was looking at all the games they have to play, and I was thinking to myself... I was being all pessimistic about it. I was like, I mean, I could have bought beer and played the Wii at the house, you know?
Yeah.
And, like, played these games at the house. And then I get to the... I drink a few more drinks, and I get to the back corner.
Yeah.
And it's, like, fucking Wonderland. Marvel vs. Capcom 2. X-Men arcade game. Fucking Tekken.
Yeah.
Street Fighter, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, other games, you know. They have a whole row of pinball games. They have racing games, zombie shoot 'em up like type games.
Yeah.
You know, and I was just like,
where is it?
it's in West Knoxville.
Oh, goddamn.
It's like, this is nice. Like, this is nice. And then they have board games. They have all kinds. It's just games and alcohol, and that's all that matters.
Yeah.
And they had this one thing, they do all day breakfast shots, and it's called Fruit Loop shots.
Yeah.
And it's like 3 olives, blend or something like that, alcohol, and some rum chata, and it tastes just like fucking Fruit Loops, dude. Just like Fruit Loops. Felt gay as hell after I drank it. I was like, oh, I'm fucking fruity as fuck, man. Because I just drank all this Fruit Loopage.
I can understand feeling gay as hell. Mary spilled glitter all over my car, so now my car's sparkling. And, like, my cup holders are filled with glitter. The passenger seat's filled with glitter. Kind of spilled over on my side a little bit, glitter. So, she kind of like de-manhood my car.
Seems like I had a better week than you.
I guess so. I don't know. It wasn't bad. I mean, I worked 6 days straight.
I worked a 12-hour shift. It sucked. It wasn't fun. It wasn't as exciting as I made it sound.
Yeah. I got cussed out the other day by this crack whore and
like cracker or
crack whore.
Crack whore.
Crack whore.
Like
it's a crack
how
whore.
A white person would say cracker.
It's a crack whore who was also a
crack
cracker.
Whore.
Yes.
Like a whore.
Yes.
Who does crack.
Yes, that one.
Those things.
Yes. Also a cracker.
Oh, a crack whore.
Yes. Feels like that should be one of those like tongue twisters
or a meme or something.
Yeah. Anyway,
look at this crack whore.
She cussed me out for checking her receipt. So that bitch was stealing. She had a Twix in her back pocket.
Did she really?
Yeah.
So you busted her for a Twix in her back pocket?
Well, also,
that was it.
We asked for a receipt and she snatched it from us after 3 seconds of looking at it. So I'm like, no, I need to look at your receipt. And she's like, well, you just looked at it. I'm like, well, no, because if you have it for 3 seconds, you snatch it from us. Clearly, we gotta be looking at something.
Yeah, you being sketchy.
Yeah, I mean, like people.
So I got to do the double take.
Yeah.
And what all did she steal?
Well, she had I think a chicken, some basic shit, not a lot, but stealing, that's
yeah,
my
no,
job.
I just meant I would like to imagine it was a big haul.
It wasn't big
for her to be.
It was $30 maybe.
That sounds big enough to me.
Yeah,
if somebody stole $30 from me, I'd be pretty pissed about it.
Of course, she ended up pushing by me, and the manager, not my manager, not my boss, but a manager came over, and kind of shit the bed and let him go. And she said we were profiling, even though she was white. I don't know how the fuck I was profiling.
You can tell she does crack. That's probably why you were how you were profiling.
It's like,
you look like a crack whore.
I'm not profiling you. I'm profiling that Twix in your back pocket.
Yeah.
That's what I should have said. She called me a motherfucker, and I told her have a good day.
Told her have a good day.
Yeah. After all that shit,
I'd have been like, "How's your mom doing?"
She was like, we're never coming back here.
Good. There's 50 other Walmarts.
I know. In my head,
in the vicinity.
In my head, I'm like, the fuck would I care if you come back or not? I don't have to deal with you next time. That's good. Walmart's gonna be okay without you. Plus, you're stealing from us, so we're better.
That should be their new slogan. Walmart, we'll be okay without you. Oh god!
I just imagine we got paid to write a slogan, and some reason they didn't watch the video before we sent it out.
I feel like people would just be like, you know what? I'm going to Walmart anyways.
Yeah,
they're like
you're gonna do it.
They got the ball. They got the ball. They had the balls enough to say what they said. So you know what? They still have my business. Those motherfuckers.
Like the two execs.
It's like, holy shit, their game plan's working.
The two executives are like, did you watch this? They're watching TV waiting for the commercial, and they're like, did you pre-watch this before you sent it out? He goes, no, I thought you did. And then the commercial comes on. It's like, your ass is coming down here, right? You you ain't gonna resist Walmart. We just did this commercial for the money. And
they're just like, it's like Walmart. We're everywhere. Also, whatever I said earlier that I forgot.
Illuminati.
What was it I said?
You were coming in.
No, it was before that.
We could do without your business.
We'll be alright without you.
You cannot come. Alright, anything you want to talk about before we wrap up?
Butt stuff?
Alright, it looks like this is going to be it for this week. Don't forget, you can follow us on Facebook, and you could see the videos of the week. If you want to sponsor us, that's 2guysinthedark@gmail.com.
Hey, I know those guys.
You can follow VJ on Instagram at buttchuggingBananas, and then you can follow me at Capcool69. And then you can also follow the podcast on Instagram. It's 2guysinthedark.
Hey, that's our podcast.
You can also follow us on Twitter.
2 Guys in the Dark.
You follow us on Twitter at
2 Guys in the Dark.
Follow us on Facebook at
2 Guys in the Dirt.
Go to our website.
2 Guys in the Dirt.
Go to our SoundCloud. We are
442 pounds of bark.